Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, another sad story in the news. Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old. Um, is it sad? I mean, I remember Hulk Hogan when I was a kid. I remember he was huge. WWE and him, and I think there was that match between him and Andre the Giant, and um, he was a legend. Unfortunately, he'd struggled with mental illness in recent years. He became a maggot and was a Trump supporter, and sadly, that's where the decline leads to. Well, if only. But yeah, so it's probably best when people decline into mental illness to focus on the good days and the good times. Um, Back in the 80s and the 90s, he was, you know, one of the biggest wrestlers in the world. I mean, that fight between him and Andre the Giant, was it? I recall, like, the WrestleManias and all that stuff. I remember my friend from across the park. There was a park behind my house, and across from there was this family, and they had a boy that I knew, and he had made his own wrestling rink that was in scale to the big rubber figures that we used to have, the bendy ones. Well, they weren't really bendy; they were rubber. And he had Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, and I think he might have had. God, I can't remember the names of the other ones. Who were there? There was a whole bunch of them. Was there Macho Man, the Warrior? Who was that really annoying one who went into politics? Yeah, so like we would like play with his wrestling figures and that in his homemade wrestling ring to scale to the figures and everything. And I just remember staying up to watch WWE at night, and my dad used to watch it too because he normally would go to bed early, like nothing really interested him after sort of the news, but he would stay up for wrestling, and we watched wrestling a bunch of nights. And I don't know, that's the only thing I remember we really watched together. So I have good memories of that. And yeah, it's just kind of sad. I know he went on to do other things. He had a reality show. I think it was called Hogan Knows Best or something, where he was like the father figure. And it's just a pity that he ruined his legacy by supporting Trump and appearing at rallies and basically just destroying his legacy. But he's gone now, so he can't do any more of that. So we don't have to worry about him grandstanding at any more Trump rallies. So I guess it's for the best. Kind of like when Kirstie Alley passed. I mean, I loved her my whole life, but after she became a maggot, it was just like embarrassing and upsetting to see her, to see people, decline mentally and embarrass themselves in public is not easy to watch. And that's what it's been like the last couple of years of Hulk Hogan. But you just gotta remember the good times. He seemed like a nice guy. He seemed I just don't understand how someone like that ends up being so racist and all these other things. So it's just sad. But the good thing about when people pass is people do forget about the recent times and the bad times, and they just focus on the good times and the iconic times and the images that we remember and that. So, I mean, I also remember Hulk Hogan with the, bleached blonde long hair and the, white blonde mustache and the little yellow wrestling trunks and everything. Yeah, it's just sad that he's gone at 71. I mean, 70's not that bad age wise, but I mean 80 or 90 is what you really would expect or hope for. And for someone that was very much into fitness and healthy, it's a bit surprising. Now, there's not much about how he died. I think he had some surgeries. He might have had some issues after that, and I think he might have been in a coma for a bit. I haven't heard a lot, just a few little rumours and murmurs, and I'm not exactly sure. I don't think the family's made a statement yet or anything, but it's just sad to lose someone else. I mean, we lost Theo the other day, and now we've lost Hulk Hogan, and The Late Show. It's just, yeah. Let's hope it's only happening in threes this time, like it normally does. But, yeah. And Ozzy Osbourne, of course, God, what are we going to be left with? Just reality stars and social media influencers. I mean, God. Oh, kill me now. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. What do you remember of Hulk Hogan? Yeah.